Welcome back everybody to some more Joytoy news. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at two upcoming robots, each sold separately. These are part of the Battle for the Stars. They're the X12 attack support robots. The first one we're going to take a look at is labeled as Firepower type. Here in front you can see that it looks pretty cool. It's a two-legged walking robot. It has some steel paint. Large minigun on the top that is removable. Looks like we have some kind of yellow support that probably drops down because there is a hinge there. Looks pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next photo. Here we have a reverse side of the drone or robot. Looks like we have a peg hole here on the back. I think that the minigun is removable and you can use it for your figures, and also you can put it in two different modes. There is a peg hole on the back for it and a peg hole on the top. Very nicely detailed, very nice, a lot of sculpt work into these. Looks really good. In this photo we have a picture of one of the Joytoy offering figures. It looks like the drone is all folded up until maybe a transportation type mode, and he is loading the, we're going to call it a minigun, on top of the actual fixed position of the robot. It's almost kind of like a transformable type because the legs fold up into there and make like a, I bet you that one piece comes down for like for support for the cannon. So these are definitely done in the 1/18 scale. They look fantastic with their figures that they offer. In the next photo, we have the actual action figure holding the minigun off of, that's been removed from the top of the drone. This is almost kind of like a camo bot, so to speak, because you can have the robot carry the massive weapon into the battlefield, and you can remove it or have the robot fire the gun by itself, or you can do the firing yourself. Looks pretty good. Looks like the figure can hold the weapon very nicely and may even get some really nice poses outside of that that figure and the weapon. In this photograph, we have the action figure in the back still holding the minigun, and it looks like the drone is in operation without the gun attached to the top of it. It's in a walking position. So you probably can utilize that drone for whatever your storylines are. Looks really good. Here's another photograph of the drone with the minigun returned to the top of it. It looks like it may have some articulation to where it tilts down, maybe up, until we get one in hand. We're not going to know their actual range, but we can see the joints in the legs, and that looks like the turret does rotate up and down at least, and more likely side to side also. But once we get it in hand and take a look at it, we'll know more. This is a really cool image of the drone in the figure. We have the figure squatted down beside him. It's like he's programming him or hiding out for some cover in the battlefield. Looks really great together. In this photograph, looks like we have 3 troopers behind the actual robot in kind of like a support position, or maybe even a covered position, being protected by the robot. It looks really good. It's definitely going to fit in. The so short scale of the robot looks like be about the same size as the height of the figures, which is about, you know, around 4 and 3.75 to like 4 inches, because it's the 1/18 scale. Alright, so let's take a look at the second of the 2 attack support robots. And this is labeled as the Joytoy type. It's kind of almost like a 4-legged spider robot, and we have a rocket launcher on the top. The 4 rockets that are inside the rocket launchers are removable. They look really good. I'm not sure what that white little device is on the front of it with the blue eye. Is that like maybe this how it sees is, you know, the terrain, or is it a scanning device? It also has that orange piece that looks like it folds down also. And it looks like the legs are articulated very nice and probably folds up into another position. Let's take a look at some more product shots. Here in this photo, we have the rear of the robot. It looks like I have a single exhaust port on the back. You don't want to be behind there when that thing goes off. Probably display some pretty powerful kinetic energy, and your blast will probably kill your troops. Looks very cool, very well designed, nice sculpt work. Let's see what else we can look at. Looks like in this photograph we do have some articulation for the cannon. Not sure what they're going for here. That's more of a front type. Maybe there's two pieces to this. Maybe that looks like the front on the rear here, and that looks like it's almost like I don't know what that is. That's interesting. Kind of thought that was the front of it, the rear of it, but maybe it's not. Who knows? But it does have an ability to raise up to a certain degree, and we're not sure of the articulation until we have one in hand. And here's another photograph with the different stands and that same weapon on the top that may be an entire different piece. I am not sure. I don't think so, but who knows? I don't think it wouldn't make much sense if you have rocket launcher on one side and spin around and you have a single port on the back. This doesn't seem very practical. Here is another view, kind of like a rear side view, and it's 4 spider legs down. Feel free to pause this video and take your time to look at this content if I go too fast and you're still trying to see a previous photo. In this photograph, looks like we have him lifting his leg pretty high. Maybe he's more of a precision droid and go into a facility and disarm or shut down a computer system. Or maybe it's, for climbing ability on rough terrain. Who knows? And then notice there's an 04 on the side there. I wonder if it's part of the 4th Legion. We'll find out when we get to see the box artwork. And here's a photograph of him in a different mode. He's standing there with Stina, one of their other action figures. So he's all folded up, and he's more of a prone stationary weapon. And he still has that rear view. I'm betting, if I had to guess, that was just a mistake on whoever took these product shots, and that is basically the rear of the exhaust for the front of the rocket launcher. That's my best guess. Looks really good though with Stina, and I believe she is the 4th Legion, maybe. I don't recall. I'll have to take a look at that and see. But nevertheless, it looks really, really good. In this photo, we have Stina standing beside the robot with him up on his 4 legs. Looks like he's going to be shorter than the actual figures, and that's just the angle that we're looking at. Here in this product shot, we can see that the rocket launcher is a remover from the body of the robot, and Stina can actually hold the rocket launcher and use it in battle. That's really cool, nice, versatile piece of equipment. In this product shot, we see Stina holding the rocket launcher beautifully on her shoulder, and the drone beside her. Not sure what you use the drone for once you remove the weapon systems from them, but it could, like I said, be a tactical thing, go around. I mean, they could probably attack troops with the sheer weight of them and hit them, cause some physical damage that way. But it's really nice how that fits the figures. And here is the last photo of the 2 drones. This is the last drone. I keep saying drone or robot, broken down into the parts that you get. I'm really interested to see what that white eye piece is. Definitely like there's some different ways you can assemble this thing. One of the diameter from the holes on the top and side are the same for the eyepiece, I'm calling it, in the actual rocket launcher. Here you can see the small rockets. They're done in a red color. And we have that orange piece folded down for some support. Looks really good. These are starting to slate for a late April release. I believe these are starting to trickle out in China now. So check them out for your local online retailers. If you're going to buy them here, wait for the United States to get them. You're probably going to wait till like late May. If you get them from China, you probably can get them for your late April, around very, very early May. So hope you guys enjoyed this look at these upcoming products. They are fantastic. I will be buying these to review on our channel. So please don't forget to subscribe. So when I do get these, and we can take a look at them in hand in an awesome detail. So please like, share, and subscribe. Leave any comments down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.